The lights are low. Welcome to your private sanctuary. Let this atmosphere unwind your mind now.
Where will they find? My life is a testament to something I haven't named yet. Every choice, every regret, written in invisible ink on pages, turning fast. Testament, will it last? Beyond my death, beyond my final breath. What's my testament? What's left when the body fails, when memory fades? Testament that I made with every action, every word I spoke. Testament is the yoke I carry, knowing someone's watching how I live. Testament is what I give to the future, to the past colliding in this moment. Testament is my atonement. Testament, what will they say I stood for when I'm not here anymore? Will they know I love them? Will they feel my fight? Testament, burning bright or fading fast into forgotten dust. Testament, who do I trust to carry forward what I believe? Testament, what do I leave? This is my testament, written in the way I live. I'm writing my testament every single day, not in words, but in the way I treat the stranger, love my kid, hold my wife. Testament is my life, not my accomplishments, not my resume. Testament is how I stay human in a world trying to make us cold. Testament, bold and warm and real and flawed and true. Testament is pushing through the comfortable lie that was separated alone. Testament is how we've grown together through the pain and the beauty. Testament is our duty to each other, to ourselves, to the ones who come next. Testament is the text of humanity, written in our bones. Testament, we're not alone. Testament, what will they say I stood for when I'm not here anymore? Will they know I love them? Will they feel my fight? Testament, burning bright or fading fast into forgotten dust. Testament, who do I trust to carry forward what I believe? Testament, what I leave. This is my testament, written in the way I live. This is my testament, written in the way I live. This is my testament, written in blood and sweat. This is my testament. Can you smell the I'm about to ignite. They've been trying to extinguish me for years,
Pouring water on my fire, drowning out my tears. A rage, a passion of everything they fear. Wildfire, I'm finally here. I've been smoldering the ground, building heat, waiting for the moment when I compete with the forces trying to keep me tame. Wildfire is my name. Now I'm burning and I'm burning bright. Wildfire in the dead of night, consuming everything that tried to hold me down. Wildfire burning through this town. They told me to be water, to be soft, but I'm wildfire, I've gone off. Wildfire, watch me burn. It's finally my turn to rage, to consume, to spread my flame. Wildfire, I'm not ashamed of the destruction that I bring. Wildfire, hear me sing the song of women who've had enough. Wildfire, call my bluff. I dare you try to put me out. Wildfire, hear my shout. I'm done being controlled. Wildfire, uncontrolled. I'm wildfire for every girl who was told to be quiet, to be nice, to fold into herself, to take up less space. Wildfire is burning that place to the ground, to ashes, to rebirth. Wildfire knows what I'm worth, and it's more than they ever gave me credit for. Wildfire, opening the door you can't contain. Wildfire, once it starts, it spreads through forests, through hearts of everyone who's been oppressed too long. Wildfire is our song, and we're singing it together now. A choir of women who are wildfire, burning bright, burning proud, burning free. Wildfire, that's me. Yeah. Wildfire, watch me burn. It's finally my turn to rage, to consume, to spread my flame. Wildfire, I'm not ashamed of the destruction that I bring. Wildfire, hear me sing the song of women who've had enough. Wildfire, call my bluff. I dare you try to put me out. Wildfire, hear my shout. I'm done being controlled. Wildfire, uncontrolled. Burning free, burning free. Wildfire, this is me, can't put me out. I'm wildfire now. Frozen for so long, starting to feel again.
I froze my heart at 23 when loving someone destroyed me. Built walls of ice, turned feelings off. Now I'm 35 and the thaw is rough. She's patient with my frozen state, doesn't push, just waits for the ice to crack, for warmth to seep through the permafrost I bury deep. Thaw is painful, thaw is slow, ice melting in a river's flow. I'm feeling things I shut down years ago. Thaw hurts more than the cold, I know, but I'm ready to be warm again. Let the thaw begin. Let the thaw begin. First thing that thought was anger, rage came flooding out like breaking a cage. I punched walls, I screamed at night. Thaw brings everything back to life. Then came sadness, then came grief. For all the years I found no relief in feeling being is painful, Thaw is slow. Ice melting in a river's flow. I'm feeling things I shut down years ago. Thaw hurts more than the cold, I know, but I'm ready to be warm again. Let the thaw begin. Let the thaw begin. She helped me through the worst of it when emotions hit like frostbite, split open, bleeding, finally real, teaching me that it's okay to feel. Now I'm laughing without holding back, crying without feeling like I'll crack. The thaw has reached my frozen core. I'm not ice anymore. I'm water, I'm alive, I'm flowing free. I'm the man I was supposed to be before I froze to survive the pain. Thaw brought me back again. Ice is breaking, ice thawing, finally waking. Ice thawing, finally waking. Pulling me down, but I keep rising. I've been fighting gravity my whole damn life, swimming upstream, living in strife, with the natural order pulling me back down. Gravity wants me on the ground. Society's gravity says conform, blend in. My dreams gravity says you never win. My past gravity drags me to what I was. Gravity shows no love because it's just a force, it's just the way things fall. When you let go, when you lose it all. But I've been gripping tight, resisting the pull. Gravity's making me a fool. What if I stop fighting? What if I let go? Would I fall or would I finally float? Gravity, you're winning this war. Gravity, I can't fight you anymore. Maybe falling isn't failure, maybe it's release. Gravity, bring me peace. I'm tired of floating, tired of the fight. Gravity, pull me down tonight. Let me touch the ground, let me feel the earth. Gravity, show me what I'm worth when I stop resisting you. I see birds surrender to gravity's embrace, falling before they fly, trusting the space between the sky and ground will catch their fall. Gravity teaches us all that sometimes down is the only way to go. Before you rise, before you grow, wings strong enough to really soar. Gravity, I'm not fighting anymore. They say what goes up must come down. But what if down is where I'm found? What if the ground is where I plant my roots? What if gravity bears the fruits of stability, of knowing where I stand? Gravity, take my hand, guide me down to solid earth below. Gravity, help me let go. Gravity, you're winning in this war. Gravity, I can't fight you anymore. Maybe falling isn't failure, maybe it's release. Gravity, bring me peace. I'm tired of floating, tired of the fight. Gravity, pull me down tonight. Let me touch the ground, let me feel the earth. Gravity, show me what I'm worth when I stop resisting you. Let me fall. Let me let gravity. I understand.
I'm pruning my life like a gardener prunes, Cutting away relationships that ended too soon or lasted too long, draining my light. Pruning is necessary, but it doesn't feel right. My childhood friend doesn't recognize who I become. She still sees the girl I was, not who I am, not the sum of growth and change. So I'm cutting the tie. Pruning means sometimes you have to say goodbye. Pruning hurts, cutting deep, removing branches I used to keep. But a garden can't thrive if it's overgrown. Sometimes you gotta prune to find your own space to bloom, room to breathe. Pruning is how I learned to believe in my right to choose who stays near, even when the cutting shears bring tears. Even when the cutting shears bring tears. I prune my family, the toxic ones who made me feel small, who never saw what I become. People say blood is thicker, but I disagree. Pruning taught me that I get to be free from obligation, from guilt, from should. Pruning is choosing my own good over keeping everyone comfortable and fed, while I'm dying inside, barely alive instead. Gardeners know that pruning isn't cruel. It's how plants survive. It's the golden rule. Pruning hurts, cutting deep, removing branches I used to keep. But a garden can't thrive if it's overgrown. Sometimes you gotta prune to find your own space to bloom, room to breathe. Pruning is how I learned to believe in my right to choose who stays near, even when the cutting shears bring tears. Some people call me selfish now, say I've changed, say I don't know how to be loyal, to be true. But pruning is the most loyal thing I can do for myself, for my garden soul. Pruning is what makes me whole. So I'm standing with my shears, making hard decisions about who gets to stay, who's part of my vision for the garden I'm becoming, for the life I'm growing. Pruning is how I keep going.
Doctor said I got 5 years, maybe more. Suddenly every moment matters more than before. I'm living on borrowed time, they say. But aren't we all just borrowing every day? I used to postpone joy, save it for later days. Now I realize later it's something that won't wait. I'm calling old friends, saying what I need to say. Borrowed time taught me not to delay. We're all on borrowed time, counting down from the moment we're born till we're in the ground. So are we living like we got forever, while we waiting for the perfect weather? Borrowed time is all we got. Make it count before the clock stops. Yeah. My daughter asked me if I'm scared to die. I told her no, I'm scared I didn't really try to live before I knew the end was near. Borrowed time made everything clear. I quit the job that killed my soul for pay. Started painting like I did before I lost my way. Borrowed time is freedom in disguise. It's the truth that cuts through all the lies. We think we're permanent, but we're just passing through. Every breath is borrowed, every morning snooze. We're all on borrowed just like the sacred rights. I'm telling people that I love them out loud. Borrowed time made me finally proud. 5 years or 50, does it really matter? We're all walking on a ladder that ain't the same for everyone. Borrowed time means make the most of the sun while it's shining, while you're here, while you got the people that you hold dear. Don't wait for diagnosis to start living right. Borrowed time is every day and every night.
I've been Taiwan my entire life. Perfect daughter, perfect wife. Every thread in place, every seam sewn tight. Now I'm unraveling and it feels right. Started with a single thread pulled loose. When I said no without an excuse, then another thread when I spoke my mind. Now I'm unraveling, leaving perfect behind. Unraveling, coming apart at the seams, letting go of impossible dreams of being flawless, being whole. Unraveling is saving my soul. Thread by thread, I'm becoming free. Unraveling into the real me. My mother said you're falling apart, but I'm not breaking, I'm making art from the threads of who I used to be. Unraveling is my tapestry. I stopped dyeing my gray hair last month. Stop pretending that I want what society says I should desire. Unraveling, lit my fire. What if falling apart is coming together? What if unraveling makes us better? Unraveling, coming apart at the seams, letting go of impossible dreams of being flawless, being whole. Unraveling is saving my soul. Thread by thread, I'm becoming free. Unraveling into the real me. I'm not a finished product, I'm a process. I'm not broken, I'm an honest mess of threads and colors, loose and wild. Unraveling brought back my inner child who knew how to play, who didn't care if every thread was perfectly there in its assigned place, in its perfect row. Unraveling taught me how to let go. So let me unravel, let me be undone. Let me come apart until I've won my freedom back from perfection's grip. Unraveling is my liberation trip.
intermission of my life right now. Between acts, between scenes, trying to figure out how to move forward when I don't know what's next. Intermission feels like being perplexed. Act 1 was my 20s, full of sound and fury. Act 2 was my 30s, building in a hurry. Now I'm 41 and the stage is empty. Intermission asking me gently, what comes next? What's the third act about? Am I allowed to rest, or should I figure it out? Intermission, neither here nor there, floating in the in-between, suspended in air. Maybe intermission is where I need to be, learning that pause is part of the story. Society says keep moving, keep producing, but intermission is for reducing the noise, the pressure, the constant climb. Intermission is reclaiming time to think, to breathe, to just exist, without a goal, without a list. My wife says I seem lost these days, but maybe I'm just in intermission's phase, where the old me exits and the new one waits. Intermission is standing at the gate. What comes next? What's the third act about? Am I allowed to rest, or should I figure it out? Intermission, neither here nor there, floating in the in-between, suspended in air. Maybe intermission is where I need to be, learning that pause is part of the story. In theater, intermission lets the audience process what they've seen, what comes next. Maybe I'm my own audience now, taking intermission to allow reflection on Act 1 and Act 2, before Act 3 reveals what's true about who I become, where I'm meant to go. Intermission is how we grow, so I'm not rushing to the next scene. I'm sitting in this in-between, trusting that when the lights come back on, I'll know my lines, I'll know the song. Standing tall, through it all. There's an oak tree in my hometown, 300 years old. It's seen more history than any story ever told. Wars and weddings, births and funerals too. I wonder what it thinks of me and you. My great-great-grandfather carved his name in that bark, back when this whole town was just a spark of what it would become, what it is now. That witness tree remembers somehow. Witness tree standing through the ages, silent historians turning pages. If they could speak, what would they say about the way we're living today? Witness tree, roots run deep, holding memories the earth will keep. I bring my son to that tree every year, touch the bark and feel the centuries near. I tell him stories of the ones who came before, how the witness tree saw them all and more. It survived the drought of 1930 feet. The fire that took the west side but left it free. It's been struck by lightning, carved by lovers' hands. The witness tree still stands. What does permanence look like? Look at the tree, still here while everything else ceased to be. Witness trees standing through the ages, silent historians turning pages. If they could speak, what would they say about the way we're living today? Witness trees, roots run deep, holding memories the earth will keep. Maybe we should live more like the trees, weathering storms but bending with the breeze. Growing slow but growing strong, being witness to the world all along. They're cutting down the old trees everywhere I go. Progress they call it, but I don't know what we lose when we lose the witness tree. The connection to our history. So I'm planting a sapling in my backyard today. Won't see it full grown, but that's okay. It'll be a witness tree for someone else's son long after my time here is done.
Met you on a random Tuesday afternoon. Our frequencies align, play the same tune. It's rare to find someone who vibrates at your speed, who understands the wavelength that you need. I spend my whole life feeling out of sync with everyone around me on the brink of giving up on finding my frequency match. Then you appeared and I felt the catch. Same frequency, finally found someone who hears my sound. Not too loud, not too quiet, just right. Same frequency through the night. We're tuned to the same station. You and I, same frequency. I don't have to try to translate myself. You just understand. Same frequency. Hand in hand. Most people I meet are static and noise. They drown out my signal, disturb my voice. But your clear reception, crystal sound. Same frequency, we're homeward bound. My therapist says humans need resonance to feel less alone and make sense of this chaotic world we're living in. Same frequency is where we begin to heal, to grow, to feel seen. Same frequency is what I mean. Same frequency, finally found someone who hears my sound. Not too loud, not too quiet, just right. Same frequency through the night. We're tuned to the same station. You and I, same frequency. I don't have to try to translate myself. click and some don't. It's fate or physics or magic, I don't really care. Same frequency means you're there when I need you. Even without words spoken, our frequencies connect, nothing's broken. And the transmission in the space between same frequency is the most beautiful thing I've seen. So I'm holding on to this rare connection, this perfect frequency intersection, where your wavelength meets mine just right. Same frequency holding tight.
Forgotten. Ooh, ooh, not good. Found my guitar in the closet yesterday. Strings rusted, 6 years of decay. I used to play every single night. Now I can't remember the last time it felt right. We rushed when we stopped using what we love. Dreams collect us like that guitar above the shelf where I put it. Told myself someday, but rust doesn't care about someday. Or rust on my passions, rust on my soul. Forgot what it meant to feel whole. I let life bury what made me. Now I'm digging through the rust to see what's underneath, what's still alive. Can I polish up what rust tried to hide? Hasn't touched a brush in 15 years. Says he's lost the rush. We talked about how a dull life kills the fire, how rust accumulates on desire. I asked him why he stopped. He said he got afraid that his art wouldn't matter, wouldn't get him paid. So he chose security over his calling. Now we're both watching our passions falling to rust, to dust, to forgotten shelves, while we become strangers to ourselves. Rust on my passion, rust on my soul. Forgot what it meant to feel whole. I let life bury what made me. Now I'm digging through the rust to see what's underneath, what's still alive. Can I polish up what rust tried to hide? So I'm picking up that guitar, tuning it slow. Rust flakes falling as I go. My fingers don't remember, but my heart does. Maybe that's enough, maybe love is enough to fight the rust, to reclaim what's mine, to stop waiting for the perfect time. My neighbor called, said he bought new paint, said maybe it's not too late, maybe we ain't too far gone, too rusted through. Maybe we can start again, start new. Rust is just a layer, not the core. We're still who we were before. Polishing the rust away. you're still okay. They say people with amputation feel the missing part. That's what losing you feel like. Phantom limb in my heart. I reach for you in the morning, forget you're not there. Phantom limb pain in the empty air. My body hasn't learned yet that you're really gone. I still make coffee for two, I still put your song on repeat in the car. I still turn to tell you things. Phantom limb is what grief brings. Phantom limb, you're still here in the space where you used to be near. My heart hasn't caught up with reality, still feeling what I can't see. Phantom limb, aching for what's gone. How do I move on when the pain goes on and on and on? The brain creates sensation where nothing exists. That's what missing you is. That's what I miss. Not the real you, but the you I thought I had. Phantom limb love, phantom limb sad. My therapist says eventually the brain adapts, rewires itself, fills in the gaps. But right now I'm stuck in the phantom stage, where grief and memory engage in a dance I can't escape, can't deny. Phantom limb won't let me say phantom limb, you're still here in the space where you used to be near. My heart hasn't caught up with reality, still feeling what I can't see. Phantom limb, aching for what's gone. How do I move on when the pain goes on and on and on? Maybe healing isn't forgetting the limb, maybe it's learning to live whole within the absence, the loss, the phantom sensation. Maybe that's the final adaptation. So I'm not fighting the phantom anymore, not pretending I don't feel you at my core. I'm accepting that you're part of me still. Even though you're gone, you're here until my heart rewires. My brain lets go of the phantom sensations, the residual flow of who we were, what we had. Phantom limb doesn't mean I'm going mad. Phantom limb fading slow, learning to let you go, but keeping what was real. That's how I hear. This is my watershed moment, I can feel it in my bones. The river of my life is splitting into the unknown. Left or right, stay or go, speak or stay silent. Watershed moments are always violent. In their quietness, in their demand for choice, my heart is pounding, trying to find my voice in the chaos of possibility and fear. Watershed moment, I'm standing here. Watershed dividing line, where the past and future intertwine. One decision splits the stream into reality or dream. Watershed, I'm paralyzed by the weight of choosing. about my grandfather's watershed, when he left his country with nothing but the clothes and bread in his pockets, chasing something better than war. Watershed courage, that's what we're here for. I'm thinking about my sister's watershed's day, when she walked away from the abuse, found a way to safety, to herself, to a new beginning. Watershed moments are about winning your life back from the current that's been pulling you toward a destination that was never true. Watershed dividing line, where the past and future intertwine. One decision splits the stream into reality or dream. Watershed, I'm paralyzed by the weight of choosing right, but standing still is choosing to. Watershed, what do I do? Maybe there's no wrong choice, just different rivers. Maybe watershed moments are what delivers us to who we're meant to become. Maybe the splitting is where we're from. So I'm choosing, I'm stepping off the edge, following the current to wherever it leads. Watershed moment, I'm diving in, not knowing where this river ends or begins, but knowing that I chose, that I was brave enough to let the watershed save me from standing frozen at the fork. Watershed moment, this is my rebirth, choosing my river. I've been leaning on scaffolding my whole life, temporary structures holding me upright. Therapy, medication, friends who stay. Scaffolding helping me build myself each day. Some people look at scaffolding like it's weakness, but construction workers know its uniqueness. You can't build something strong without support. Scaffolding is not a last resort. Scaffolding around my heart, helping me rebuild every part that broke, that fell, that couldn't stand. Scaffolding is a helping hand, not a crutch, not a shame. It's how we build ourselves again. My IA sponsor is scaffolding for my addiction. My therapist is scaffolding for my affliction. My best friend is scaffolding when I can't cope. Scaffolding is how I hold on to hope. People say, when will you not need help anymore? But cathedrals have scaffolding, that's for sure. Even after they're built, they need maintenance. Scaffolding isn't about dependence, it's about admitting we're always growing, always building, always knowing. Scaffolding around my heart, helping me rebuild every part that broke, that fell, that couldn't stand. Scaffolding is a helping hand, not a crutch, not a shame. It's how we build ourselves again. Some scaffolding comes down when the work is through. Some stays forever, and that's okay too. We're all just structures under construction. Scaffolding is an obstruction. I used to hide the fact I needed support. Now I'm proud of every scaffolding fort I've built around my fragile parts. Scaffolding saved my heart, so to everyone afraid to ask for help, remember sky, and so do you, and so do I. I'm standing in the checkout line at 2 a.m. watching people buy their lives in a basket. Then I realize we're all just shopping for something real, trading money for the things we think will make us feel. The old man's buying cat food and TV dinners alone. The young couple's got organic everything, building a home. The single mom's got 3 jobs and a tired eyes. We're all just trying to survive in our own disguise. Grocery store philosophy, life in every aisle. We're all just looking for something worthwhile. In the fluorescent light, truth is on display. We're more alike than different in every way. Grocery store philosophy, shopping for our souls, trying to fill the cart, trying to feel whole. I used to think my struggles were unique to me, but everybody here is carrying their own grocery. Bag of problems, bag of dreams, bag of daily grind. We're all just human, all just trying to find something to take home that makes the day okay. Something to believe in when we can't find a way. So I smile at the cashier, really look her in the eye. She smiles back and suddenly I understand why. Connection is the only thing we really need to buy, but it's the one thing money can't supply. Grocery store philosophy, life in every aisle. We're all just looking for something worthwhile. In the fluorescent light, truth is on display. We're more alike than different in every way. Grocery store philosophy, shopping for our souls, trying to fill the cart, trying to feel whole. Maybe wisdom isn't found in books on dusty shelves. Maybe it's in moments when we see ourselves in strangers' eyes and share fatigue in the common ground of being human beings. So now when I go shopping, I pay more attention. Unspoken stories to the human dimension of every person there just trying to get by. Grocery store philosophy opened up my eyes. Shopping in the Monday. Grocery store philosophy, flipping all the same. Grocery store philosophy. We're all the same.
I'm in my chrysalis, transforming in the dark, dissolving everything, even my heart, into liquid potential, into formless becoming. Chrysalis stages numbing, and painful and beautiful all at once. I'm dying to who I was, no second chance to go back to the caterpillar I've been. Chrysalis won't let me stay in my skin. Chrysalis breaking me down into nothing, into the ground of my being, of my soul's core. Chrysalis, I can't be who I was before. I'm becoming something I can't They say it's natural, they say trust the process, but nobody tells you how the chrysalis feels like death before it feels like birth. Chrysalis is questioning your worth, your identity, your whole history. Chrysalis is the space between who I was and who I'll be, and it's terrifying, this in-between state. Chrysalis won't let me wait, comfort won't let me stay the same. Chrysalis is changing everything, even my name. Chrysalis breaking me down into nothing, into the ground of my being, of my soul's core. Chrysalis, I can't be who I was before. I'm becoming something I can't yet see. Chrysalis, have mercy on me. This transformation is killing me soft. Chrysalis, at what cost? But what if the cost is worth the wings? What if chrysalis is everything I need to become who I'm meant to be? What if this darkness is setting me free? So I'm surrendering to the chrysalis way, letting it dissolve me day by day, trusting that when I emerge from here, I'll be more myself than I've been in years. Chrysalis isn't the end, it's the beginning of the most authentic life I'm living. After this, after I break through, chrysalis, I'm trusting you. Soulmate, chrysalis, I'm becoming. I can feel the fault lines forming in my soul, small cracks that nobody sees taking their toll. I'm smiling on the surface, but underneath, fault lines are threatening my peace. They started years ago, tiny fractures from small betrayals, minor disasters. I ignored them, plastered over the cracks. Now fault lines are bringing everything back. Fault lines running through my heart, threatening to tear me apart. I can feel the pressure building deep. Fault lines won't let me sleep. Earthquakes coming, I can tell. Fault lines know me too well, better fix them before they break, before the whole foundation starts to shake. Starts to shake. My childhood trauma is a fault line wide. My mother's criticism I keep inside. My father's absence, a crack that spread. Fault lines are the things unsaid. I've been trying to hold it all together, ignoring the fault lines, the tectonic pressure. But geology doesn't lie. Eventually, fault lines curse catastrophe unless you face them, unless you mend, unless you stop pretending you can transcend. Fault lines running through my heart, threatening to tear me apart. I can feel the pressure building deep. Fault lines won't let me sleep. Earthquakes coming, I can tell. Fault lines know me too well, better fix them before they break, before the whole foundation starts to shake. Starts to shake. So I'm gonna therapy, doing the work, addressing each fault line, facing what lurks beneath the surface of my perfect disguise. Fault lines don't talks. I'm grieving my father, unlocking the locks on pain I've been storing in fault line spaces. I'm bringing everything to the surface. Fault lines can be repaired with time, with honesty, with the courage to climb down into the cracks and fill them in. Fault lines don't have to win, land in the cracks. Doing the work. Fault lines before they burst. I'm standing on foundations I didn't build. My grandmother's strength, my mother's will. Generations of women who paved the way. Foundations holding me today. I take for granted the ground beneath my feet. The sacrifices that made my life complete. Before I even took my first breath here. Foundations crystal clear. Now that I'm older, now that I see how much was given, how much for me was done by women whose names I'll never know. Foundations deep below the surface where I stand so tall. Foundation supporting it all. Foundation, I'm built on you. Everything I am, everything I do rests on the shoulders of the ones before. Foundations, I owe you more than I can ever repay. Foundations, every day I'm grateful for the ground you gave. Foundations, you were brave so I could be free. Foundations, you and me. My great-grandmother couldn't vote, couldn't own property, couldn't be alone in the world without a man's permission slip. Foundations that grip she lived under is what I'm free from now. Foundations, I vow to honor what she couldn't have. Foundations, I'm her salvage. For wounds she couldn't heal in a time. Foundations on the climb. She started but couldn't complete. Foundations beneath my feet, our sacred ground, our holy soil. Foundations, a toil of women who came before me. Foundations set me free. Foundations, I'm built on you. Everything I am, everything I do rests on the shoulders of the ones before. Foundations, I owe you more than I can ever repay. Foundations, every day I'm grateful for the ground you gave. Foundations, you were brave so I could be free. Foundations, you and me. Ooh. Standing tall because of you. Foundations, I continue what you started to do. Building higher on your base. Foundations, I see your face in Sometimes I can't tell if I'm awake or sleeping, if this life I'm living is worth keeping, or if it's just a fever dream I'm having. When nothing's real, but I keep on laughing at the absurdity of it all. The mundane magic of waking up each day, both tragic and fantastic. Fever dream reality, is anyone else feeling like we're all just characters someone's conceiving? Fever dream, nothing's as it seems, floating between reality and dreams. Am I alive or just existing in between? Fever dream, wake me up or let me sink deeper into this fever dream. I think I'm losing grip on what is real, but maybe that's how it's supposed to feel. I go to work, I pay my bills, I smile on cue, but underneath I'm wondering if any of this is true, or if we're all just playing parts in a fever dream where nothing matters as much as it seems. My therapist says I'm dissociating from the pain, but what if I'm just waking up from the collective fame? We're all performing, pretending this makes sense. Fever dream is my only defense against the madness of the world we've built, against the fear